Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that I believe will define the next massive wave in Web3 and the entire digital world, DePIN, or Decentralized Physical Infrastructure. I just dropped a deep dive blog post on this, and I'm convinced that 2025 is shaping up to be the tipping point, the year everything changes. So what exactly is DePIN? Imagine a world where the physical infrastructure we rely on every day, things like Wi-Fi hotspots, energy grids, and data storage, isn't owned and controlled by a handful of giant corporations. Instead, it's owned and operated by a distributed network of individuals, just like you and me. That's the promise of DePIN. It's about taking the power of blockchain and applying it to real-world physical assets, creating a more open, efficient, and democratized infrastructure for everyone. Think about it. Your Wi-Fi router could be earning you crypto by sharing its bandwidth. Your home's solar panels could sell excess energy directly to your neighbors without a middleman. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. Projects are building decentralized networks for everything from wireless connectivity and cloud computing to mapping and environmental data collection. So why is 2025 the magic year? There are three key forces converging that are creating the perfect storm for a DePIN explosion. First, the regulatory landscape is finally starting to catch up. For a long time, the rules around digital assets and decentralized networks were murky, which made big players hesitant to jump in. But now, we're seeing clearer guidelines emerge globally. Governments are beginning to understand the potential of this technology, not as a threat, but as a massive opportunity for innovation and economic growth. This regulatory clarity is like a green light for institutional investors and large corporations who have been waiting on the sidelines. It de-risks the space and paves the way for serious capital to flow in. The second major driver is the incredible innovation happening in revenue models. Early crypto projects often struggled with sustainable economics, but DePIN projects are pioneering new ways to create real, tangible value. They're not just about speculative tokens, they're about creating flywheels of growth. Here's how it works. Individuals are incentivized with tokens to contribute resources, like their hard drive space or their GPU's processing power. This builds out the network. As the network becomes more robust and useful, it attracts real customers, businesses and developers who pay to use these services. This creates real revenue, which in turn increases the value of the network and the rewards for its contributors. It's a self-reinforcing cycle that drives both supply and demand, and we're seeing these models mature at an incredible pace. And the third, and perhaps most exciting factor, is the integration of AI. AI and DePIN are a match made in heaven. AI models require massive amounts of distributed computing power and data, which DePIN networks are perfectly suited to provide at a fraction of the cost of traditional cloud services. In return, AI can be used to optimize these decentralized networks, intelligently managing resources, predicting demand, and ensuring everything runs smoothly. This symbiotic relationship is creating a powerful feedback loop where AI drives demand for DePIN, and DePIN provides the essential infrastructure for AI to scale globally. It's a game changer. Let's look at how this is disrupting traditional models. Take cloud storage, for example. Today, a few tech giants dominate the market, giving them immense control over our data and charging high prices. A decentralized storage network, on the other hand, leverages unused hard drive space from thousands of computers around the world. This makes it not only more resilient, since your data is fragmented and stored across many nodes, but also significantly cheaper. There's no single point of failure and no single entity controlling your information. This same principle of disruption applies across countless industries, from telecommunications to energy. This isn't just a niche corner of the crypto world anymore. We're seeing major signals of institutional adoption. Venture capital funds are pouring billions into DePIN projects. Traditional infrastructure companies are exploring how they can integrate this technology into their own operations. Why? Because they see the writing on the wall. The old centralized way of doing things is inefficient, expensive, and fragile. DePIN offers a better model, one that is more resilient, more cost-effective, and more equitable. So what does this mean for you? If you're a founder or a developer, this is one of the most exciting frontiers to be building in right now. The opportunities to create new products and services on top of this decentralized infrastructure are practically limitless. If you're an investor, DePIN represents a chance to get in on the ground floor of what could be the next major technology cycle, similar to the early days of the internet or cloud computing. And even if you're just someone curious about the future, this is a trend you absolutely need to be watching. It's about the future of ownership, the future of work, and the future of how our physical and digital worlds connect. The convergence of regulatory clarity, sophisticated revenue models, and the power of AI is creating a perfect moment. 2025 is the year that DePIN transitions from a promising concept into a dominant, real-world force. It's the year that blockchain's impact will be felt not just in finance, but in the physical world all around us. The revolution in physical infrastructure is here, and it's decentralized. I've only scratched the surface here. My latest blog post goes much deeper into specific projects, the nuances of the regulatory environment, and the data backing up these claims. I highly recommend you check it out. The link is in the description below. Read it and join the conversation in the comments. Let me know what you think. Which DePIN sectors are you most excited about? Do you agree that 2025 is the tipping point? Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next one.